We're just going to do a quick 10-minute interview with two young athletes next to me, to my right and to my left. To my right, your left, Darby Henderson, ex-Bendigo Pioneers player, had a really good background with Darbs and his old man, Brett Henderson. Met them 2 years ago. He's now playing for Williamstown in the VFL. And to my left, your right, Nick Richards, current player with Williamstown Football Club in the VFL, plays with, and I actually do have a bit of a background with them, Wangaratta Magpies. Shout out to a few of my boys through there. Number one, the bald-headed warrior, Beta, Matty Hyden. What a head for both of them. Matty Hyden, vice captain. Who else have I dealt with from Magpies? That's it so far, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's it so far. So I just wanted to get these boys on because I wanted to talk about the work they have to, they're put in post-TAC Cup to now VFL level, because they're both young players as well. And I talk about a lot of racing the draft age, because I think the issue which we're having at the moment is, for everyone out there who doesn't know this, the VFL is a feeder to the AFL. So there's a lot of AFL 2s, how would you put it, boys? It's like a AFL 2s comp, really?
Yeah.
There's no development league. So there used to be, so you think about this AFL, and the players that don't play AFL play in the VFL for their feeder club. And then after the feeder club, you've actually got standalone teams, and these two boys play for a standalone team called Williamstown. They've actually cut the development league. The development league was pretty much, if you're not playing VFL, you play in the seconds VFL comp. They've cut it, so now if you don't play VFL, you have to go back to your home teams. In their cases, Echuca and Wangaratta Magpies. So boys, welcome to my show.
Thanks, Wood.
Now, first of all, I'm going to talk to you, Darby. Tell me about your experience from TAC Cup to VFL. How have you found the transition? You've trained for a few years, so you know physically what you need to do to get your body to the level.
Yeah.
But how have you found it? And give us your experience.
I reckon it's a fair bit of a step up, transitioning from TAC to body-wise.
So physicality-wise, yeah.
Training loads, even training sessions on Tuesday, Thursday, heaps more intense than what we were doing at Pilot as well.
Yeah, so more intense.
So that's the main difference here, I reckon.
Quality improved?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Quicker, stronger.
Yeah, bigger, stronger, faster. So if we talk about that physical size, I'm trying to bridge that gap as much as possible. So when these boys leave TAC Cup, even if you look at, let's say they don't go to VFL, they go to local level, like Richo plays, and actually both of them play at country level, which is hard football, bigger bodies. You agree with me? Bigger bodies. It might not be better skills, but bigger bodies. What I'm trying to do is, the gap from TAC Cup where you're playing juniors to that VFL, to that senior football, bigger, stronger, faster. That's where we need to really work on bridging the gap, and it starts from that level. Richo, how have you found the gap in terms of, is it similar to Darby in terms of, because you played TAC Cup for who?
For Murray Bushrangers.
So Richo played for Murray Bushrangers. How have you found that gap?
Yeah, pretty big step up, just in terms of ball movement.
Yeah.
It's a lot quicker.
Yeah.
And just the bigger bodies as well.
Yeah.
You sort of have to, I don't know, find another level in terms of strength.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much why I've come here.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Pump up.
Well, it's a very good pump up. There you go, Richo. I just want to give a quick shout out to Joe Richards. Now, Joe is the better Richards brother, who's training with Willie now.
Yeah, first session.
First session. So fantastic, Joe. Listen, I want you to come down so I can get rid of Nick right now, and then you can be the new one, right? So Joe, your brother's pretty talented though. He's obviously a good player.
Oh, he goes alright.
I heard he's built like a twig though.
Yeah, he's probably 68 kilos.
How much do you weigh?
71.
Okay, so it's not far.
Kilos.
Not far. How old are you guys?
I'm 19, he's 18.
Okay, cool.
So two young bucks.
Yeah.
Two young bucks.
Coming through.
Now this is for both ya. How do you find it? Now you played. How many games you played VFL? Two.
2 last year, then 2 this year.
You played last year.
Yeah, for Werribee. 2 games for Werribee.
Oh, well there we go. So you played 4, right? Yeah. You played 1.
Yeah, 1.
Okay, 1. Alright, that's fine. Seriously, but it doesn't matter. How you found playing against the AFL blokes?
I don't know, a bit half and half. You probably don't really notice it that much.
Oh, that's what Lockie Young said.
Yeah, it's just a standard, just the same.
So it's a similar standard, yeah.
Like you don't come up against an AFL bloke and say, oh, he looks way better than anyone else.
Well, if they're any good, they'd be playing AFL, wouldn't they? If they were fucking.
Oh, yeah.
Well, so there's some guys that you know that shouldn't be at that level. Like, God, sure, there's some blokes, and let's talk about guys in your team that I find, right? Even though You know, I'm a big fan of Kavara, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
You should share this video, boys, for the Williamstown page because there's roaming Darby, right? So it's a pump up for Williamstown, right? I follow no football. I hate football in terms of I don't really follow anything really anymore. I followed St Kilda and I can't stand St Kilda, so I haven't watched a game in a long time, but I'm more of a fan, you know, just a general fan of the sport, more training footballs, right? But if I do watch a game, watch Williamstown because I watch a standalone. Port Melbourne, Willie, Frankston, because some of my boys play there, and Werribee, right? The guy I love about your team is this Kavara guy, freak.
Absolutely.
How did he not get drafted?
Should have got drafted.
No one knows, really.
What's he like as a bloke? So tell him, what's he like as a bloke, Ripper?
Ripper fella, yeah.
Who's the best bloke in the club? If you boys, would you give one bloke, like Gibbons bloke, right? Is he Michael Gibbons?
Yeah.
Well, what's he like as a bloke?
Yeah, nice bloke.
Yeah,
nice
Woodford.
bloke.
Yeah?
They're all good.
Yeah, they're all pretty good blokes.
I haven't come across one bad bloke.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Richo, who's your favourite? You got to have a favourite of the club.
There's a fair few.
You've got to name one, Richo. I hate when these blokes sit on the fence. This is Ask Woodford. We don't sit on the fence or fucking anything. Tell me who you like. Who's your favourite? If you had to pick one, who's your favourite?
Favourite bloke in the club.
Favourite bloke in the club. Without you, naming you to each other.
My favourite player.
Yeah, who's your favourite player in the club? Favourite player? Then you look at it, you're like, fuck, what a gun.
Gibbo, I reckon.
Gibbo? Gibbo.
Benny Cab as well.
Yeah, both.
Yeah.
Them two.
Okay.
Because I'm similar heights to them, so I sort of look at them
Yeah, exactly.
closely.
And how do you find like you know you boys have been through the TAC Cup system, both you've been through the TAC Cup system, both you through the VFL system, in terms of those blokes and the level they put in to get their bodies right to perform weekly.
Yeah.
Do you watch them? Like, do you see them and what they do?
Yeah, I noticed how hard they train at footy camp earlier in the year.
Yeah. Was it just a step up?
We done like 2-hour session. It was 43 degrees and Gibbo done 15 Ks.
What?
Yeah.
Well, there's like 3Ks more than everyone else.
What?
I was doing 12, like it was set to be 12 or something like that, and Gibbo done 15. So
We did 15K.
yeah,
Crazy.
unbelievable.
But his body's used to that. These build his
Yeah,
load
that's
up. I
it.
mean, how old is he? How old is he?
24 maybe.
23.
He's only 23?
Yeah.
That bloke looks like he's 32, no offence. He's not 23, that Gibbons bloke's 23.
No, he is, 100%.
Sure.
How's he not get drafted? That guy's a freak. What's his height?
Probably same as us.
Similar to me.
Yeah.
Oh, he's your height.
Yeah.
Guy's a gun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Has he been looked into? Did he play? Was he on the list?
No, he's probably a chance to get picked up this year.
I hope so,
I would
yeah.
have thought,
Jesus, fuck. Good
Yeah.
footballer. Alright, so I'm always interested in here, you know, it is hard once you go to VFL and then, you know, you still both harbour feelings of playing AFL. Everyone does. I mean, it's the dream.
definitely.
Both of you. I mean, you know my story with you. I thought, you know, both you playing good football when you get there. How'd you find playing for Werribee? Alright?
Yeah, it was good. It was a fair step up playing VFL footy.
Yeah.
Because I'm sort of used to that under 18 level.
Yeah.
But,
Who is it?
yeah.
Who is it? Yeah, anyway, he'll cut this, don't worry, he'll cut it to you. So it is, you know, the step up, because that's one thing I'm trying to teach these TAC Cup kids that come through is the next level is just understand how much of a big step up for you both, because also we might as well also shout out, we have three Williamstown boys. We have Darby, we've got Nick, and we've got Baz. Bailey. What's Baz like, boys? What's Bailey Morris like? How's he going?
Different cat.
Loves his golf.
He loves his golf.
Absolute golfer.
He's an elite golfer, I heard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it would be good.
And so, what's my thing is the biggest step up for you blokes is compare, because you've both been there from VFL, so from TAC Cup to VFL.
What do you mean?
What is the biggest step up for you? Was it professionalism or what?
Well, in terms of like ball movement, it's probably, it's pretty similar.
Yeah.
But just the big bodies in the VFL.
Yeah.
And it's sort of more like contested footy.
Yeah.
Whereas TAC Cup was real quick.
Yeah.
It's a big commitment as well, I reckon.
Bigger commitment,
Yeah, you're 3 times a week, through the week. And if you
Making
play-
a move down the
Yeah, that as well. And then if you play on a Sunday, they train Saturdays sometimes, so then all of a sudden it's 5 days a week, so it's pretty solid.
So if you don't play VFL, for everyone out there, where do you go? You home comp.
Go back to a gym and play.
How do you find that standard?
It's pretty sharp, it's pretty good.
Now you play Wang Rovers. You play with some.
Wang Rovers?
Wang Magpies. Yeah, well, oh God, Richo, they fighting words there, mate. Clarky, did you hear that? Jesus Christ. So I train a lot of country footballers, Wangaratta players, Magpie players, Echuca players, where did Fed play? Yarrawonga players, heaps of them, right? Now, you play for Wang Magpies, how do you find that standard? Pretty good?
Yeah, it's like what Darby said, it's pretty sharp still. But,
Yeah.
I know, it's probably more physical.
Yeah.
I reckon country footy's real physical.
No, it is physical football, yeah. You play with some rough heads though, like Beta.
Beta.
There's some rough heads there. Some rough heads.
Matty Hayden as well.
Yeah, Matty Hayden, rumours have it that when I go up there, they're going to be a back page article on me. Can you
there is not.
I swear to God.
It's only because you asked me.
No, don't tell people that. I didn't ask them to do that. What I've been told is I'm going up to Wang to do an upskill for their coaching staff and their players. But apparently, the papers heard a sniff about this, Alex. They put my face on it. But that's what I've heard. Can you confirm or deny that? I'll be in the Wang paper.
I'm not sure about that. It's because I have to ask Matty Hayden.
Well, apparently you've got a news reporter there, and they're all over it. They're just saying, "Who's this Woodford guy? We want him. No, he's the club saviour." I said, "If I have to do it, I have to do it. I have to do it." Guys, I want to thank you for coming on my show, even though it was brief and short, because we do have questions to go by. I think you're both ripper blokes. You've both got a great future ahead of you if you can stick at the hard yards the next few years. Because it is hard. I can imagine how hard it is on both of you, because we're all three of us, like regardless, if you play football, you know, you're competitive, you want to play the highest level you can play.
Yeah.
You know, and it is hard, and I keep saying this to people, it is hard on my younger boys, because if they're not playing VFL, you're playing local. And not saying local's bad, but you want to play VFL. You know, you're not. And I like you two because you two are like, fuck, if I'm on a VFL list, I'm playing, I want to play VFL. It's not like those, you know, those AFL blokes who, and we can all name, I can name because I'm mates with a few of them, who they're on a list and they're not going to get a game, but they're like, oh, I'm an AFL player, but they're not going to play AFL. You don't want to be that. You want to play. If you're a VFL on a VFL, you want to play. And for you blokes, I don't know about you, but I don't know if you guys get a kind of a bit of a, and for you non-aligned clients, you guys get a bit more of an effort because you're playing against AFL listed players to kind of prove something. Do you get that? Fuck, I'd want to go out there and just fucking go, fuck this prick.
Yeah, there's more heart.
Yeah, do you guys get that?
Yeah, that's what we say all the time as well.
Oh, do you?
If we come up against an AFL side.
I'd just go, mate, they wouldn't fight. I'd love that shit.
Yeah.
I'd relish that.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, when I played against AFL players, so for everyone out there, I played for Ormond my whole life when I was, since I was 7. I was a run with player, thank you Darby, run with player, and I played against, my role, if you don't know what AFL, because some people watch from Sydney get in their role, a tagger's role is to shut down someone. So they get their best player, and normally it's a midfielder to shut them down. That was my job, right?
Elite endurance.
Huh?
Elite endurance.
I used to have decent endurance, now I can't run up the stairs. Let me get to it. So I played against Brett Voss, Raiden Tallis, Tony Brown. I played against a guy at the time who was ranked number 1 in the VFL. I took him to the cleaners. I was supposed to when Robert Harvey had 45 the week before for Haileybury, was going to play, didn't play. I was shattered, was my idol. So who else did I play? I played against heaps of ex-VFL boys who were guns. Anyway, my whole idea about tagging, if everyone out there, is to literally annoy the fuck out of someone to the point that you take their focus off the ball to you, right? So what I do the whole game, hit them like that, whack them, ask them questions like how was their life. Like I would walk up to people and literally ask them a question about their family. Oh, how's your family going? And I know their name, their background. I'll try and get their mother's name because that would really annoy them. How's Liv going? And they'll turn to me, what the fuck you say about my mum?
Who's this one?
But do you understand what I'd do? I'd get all their focus on me, and then what I'd do is, because the thing was, I'd never lead endurance, but I had enough endurance to keep with them. The minute you have that, they know they can't outrun you, they just stop. So my idea, the whole thing was to, if I didn't get them through talking to them, I would literally get them to literally just at them, right? Just the whole game at them. And also what I'd do is every time they went up for a mark, hit them as hard as came to the bread basket, because they'd just get annoyed at me. I'd kick them. Like I headbutted a guy in the grand final. Like Sam Mahalia, a St. Beach Mentone player, under 19s grand final one year, he kicked 7 the week before. And my coach, who's been my biggest influence in my career, Oatsy, said to me, you're too slow for him. And that fuck, he knows, he knew how to get to me, it got to me. And he was too quick for me. Too quick. The guy was 20 was unbelievable. His 20 was unbelievable. Read the play real well. He said, you're too slow for him. And I remember coming up to him and I said, I'm going to smack the fuck out of this guy the whole game because he's a bit weak mentally. Because I always had a thing was, if I knew the guys were weak mentally, I'd break them physically. But if I knew they were physically strong, I'd break them mentally. It's weird how I did things, right? I'd figure out something about them. This guy was weak physically, right? So what I did, and mentally a little bit in my opinion, what I went up to him before the game, I fucking came up to him, jump punched him, threw him on the ground, because then he knew he's on for a war. And I said, I'm going to break every bone. I don't care if I break every bone in my body, I'm going to fucking do it to you. And the ball went across the boundary, and there's video of this. I didn't mean to. I felt so bad the next day. He came up to me, and I just went like that and headbutted him at the start. I didn't mean to. I'm not only a thug. I shouldn't have done that.
Does the umpire see any of this? They do.
Yeah, but I got away with it.
Yeah, recorded.
Yeah, but you could kind of see the video. We didn't give him the video though. So he ended up kicking one, and the whole game I was on him. Just the whole game. And you imagine me being at you. Imagine me being at you mental, like me talk the whole game. The whole game I'm talking to you. The whole game. Just ask you the whole game. Just in your face, every time. You think about that, right? I break them down. You break someone down. I broke, like this guy who they ranked number 1 in the VFL, I broke him down because I just wouldn't shut up the whole game at you. Just like, imagine that the whole game.
Ryan Crowley back in the day.
But how I learned off it was, my thought process was, I played for my jumper. I played Ormond's my club.
Yeah.
You play for Wang. You play for the Chuka. Mate, do you think half the fucking pricks at fucking Tap Cup played for each other, played for the jumper? No, they don't care. They play for the... You can admit that. They play for themselves. That's why they VFL, the AFL boys play for themselves because they want to go to the high. You know what I mean? How many people do you know play for the jumper these days? I play for the jumper. I'm bleeding, wouldn't give a fuck. Yeah. You play for the jumper. The reason why I'm successful at what I do is because I love this job. I'm successful because I bleed this. I bleed passion. How many people bleed for something these days? How many people do something for something that means something here? Not a lot. And that's what I've taught you to is believe in something. You're gonna do it with love, do it with passion. And that's what I did at Ormond. I did with love. And I'm coming back next year. I'm serious, I'm coming back.
No, you're not.
That's what I got, I'm coming back. Yep, to play.
I'll be there round 1.
Would you?
When was the last time we played?
8 years ago. 8 years ago. 9 years ago.
Straight back into tagging, you reckon?
Yep.
Yeah.
I just wanted, because what happened was I went to the game, I won a grand water. What do you think happened in the first 5 minutes? Got into a fight with someone. I can't help myself, Darbs, because I got a mouth on me, and you know me. And because I went back there to help, because I love the club, and I was running water, and you know me, I can't shut my fucking mouth. I just can't shut it. Dad goes, I could see it happening. First 5 minutes, I just started mouthing off to everyone to let them know, because I'm competitive, like you two. You don't play football if you're not competitive. I do everything to win. Now, I might not be the best at it, but I'll tell you something. I will get the most out of my ability. And that's what annoys me about people who have talent and don't get the most out of it. I've dragged every little bit, like I talked to you about how smart I'm not smart anyway. But I will my ability is I will myself. That separates me from everyone else. There's a lot, sports science, there's a lot smarter guys than me. Oh, smarter. But they will not have the determination, the will, the passion like I have. No one does. Hence why I'm in this position. So if you guys can take anything away from that is, these two are good kids. I love them. I just got to stay on them a little bit. Yes, they complain, but I have empathy for them. But they've just got to stick at it. So if you're a young kid, and if these two both are good football players, both guns actually in my opinion, both have played VFL, both have gone through the TAC Cup system, you guys can learn a lot off them. And do you know what? Most important thing, I'm being serious, I'll take the piss out of this, they're loyal. The most important thing is, and this for everyone out there, if you're a young kid watching this, be loyal to the people who were loyal to you when you needed it. Don't just fucking spit and use people out. That is the worst thing. Because trust me, karma comes around and bites you on the fucking ass. And people find out about it if you use people. That's what I'm going to say. And these two people are good, loyal boys. So thank you for coming on the show. Share it with Wang. Share it with Chuka. Share it with Williamstown. So Gibbo, Michael Gibbons, the boys love ya. And Kavara, I'm a big fan of you. I never met him, but he's friends with one of the boys that train here, Nathan Stewart. Nate Stewart. So Nate Stewart, Benny Kavara's my favourite player in the VFL. If I watch the AFL a lot, I hardly watch the AFL. I do watch those VFL games on Channel 7 when I can. But Kavara's my favourite player. So get me a jump and get me his number, I'll wear it. What number is he?
We'll get it signed for you.
Oh mate, I'll get that frame. He's a fucking he's a gun. Well, I'm going to start a page because of the profile. Get Ben Kavara drafted. Seriously, we'll start a page. But mate, fuck, he's good enough. Come on, mate. He takes the piss out of AFL players, mate. What the fuck? Give Kavara a shot. Any AFL recruiter, give him a shot. Maybe bring him down here now because you probably think I'm a fucking freak or something. Thanks, boys. Appreciate that, and I'll see you next week.
Cheers.
Appreciate it.